Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the video today. So we're going to go and start breaking down the Fjordur base. Extremely painful to do, but seeing how we're all aware that the servers are closing, I don't really see an option. Like I said, I'm not going to keep refreshing all my bases. So let's see. I think I can transfer over there right away. So yeah, we're gonna do this whole. This might get broken up into pieces, the videos, because I'm not really sure exactly how long this is gonna take, in terms of like hours. I'm not gonna make like an hour and a half video of me breaking down a base. I might do a part one, part two. We'll just see how long it actually takes to break this down. Normally, it takes me, I'd probably say maybe 6 hours of real in-game time to break down a base. So I'm obviously gonna condense that and edit it down, but we'll see what we can get into the videos. Cut out the boring parts and try to make this as as watchable as possible. But gonna head over to Fjordur. We'll see you guys over there in a second. All right, so we're over here on Fjordur, guys. There we go. Just rubber banding me back into the base. See if we can get this thing to load in. Really sucks too, man, because this was, this is a good base, man. I'm glad I at least got to do the whole series on Fjordur. I think was it a good 15 videos maybe, or 10 to 15 videos of us doing this map. And we had such a good space here too. Look at what a good space I had here, man. Such a good space. But, time's come to break it down. But first things first, normally what I do is I empty the chests. And that's a time consuming process in itself. Let's see, transfer timer 30 seconds. So I'm actually going to have to wait 15 minutes because there's no way I'm going to have this all in my inventory. I was going to start with this furthest right chest, which I think was saddles that I had over here. I might be able to bring all these saddles over in one trip, but it's going to take me more than that 30 seconds I had. Well, now, yeah, 13 seconds. That's not going to happen. So we'll just wait for this transfer timer. It says we got 7 seconds over there. We'll wait, and because there's always that lag, so we'll wait, and and then eventually we'll move. There it goes. Yeah, see a rubber banding me back. The other thing too I did too while I was over here a couple days ago, I wanted to say goodbye to the couple of regulars that I was with over here. Well, not that I was with, but that I knew over here that were regulars on the map. Um, don't appear to be on right now, but I ended up giving him. I had like 1,100 rune stones, and I had a whole bunch of the dino tributes. I gave all the dino tributes away. I gave away one of all the artifacts that I had. Um, and the Bela uh, trophies and the Steinborn, like those relics that you needed to also do the boss. So I gave all that stuff away since it's going to be of no use to me over here. I can't transfer it. So it does not going to do me any good. So I gave it away. So, but anyway, so we're gonna get all this stuff into my inventory. The question though is like, actually, before I do that, I think what I'm going to have to do, honestly, is I got to grab a mech and just pick all this stuff up and then popcorn it out of a bag. Because the problem a lot of times with the chest is if you just throw it out of the chest, it'll go like up on top of it where you can't get it. So I think in order to, pretty sure I had left a mech in here. Yeah, I did. So at least if I can pick up that chest in the corner. Boom, there we go. So that chest is picked up now. The vault, I should say. I'm calling it a chest, but I guess it's called a vault. And now I'm going to get an extra piece of element here just to be sure. Oh, you know what I should have done too as well? It says I have 30 minutes. Real quick, what we're going to do, I'm going to move the upstairs. I have the transmitter. So we're going to move the transmitter down real quick to the main floor because I'm going to be encumbered. I'm not going to be able to climb these ladders to get to the top of the base with the transmitter up here. So I'm going to move it to the ground level right outside the base. Alright, so there we go. Take that out. Can jump down here. Okay. gonna slap this transmitter out here. And yeah, it's a tedious process, man. I ain't gonna lie. And I've done quite a few bases now. So definitely not easy by any means, but definitely make things longer or easier going forward. So now I gotta popcorn the rest of these saddles out. Which is what, 130 rows of saddles? Or 130 saddles, I should say, not rows, but 130 saddles. Pick these up. And I kind of left these over here. I never even, this is not even like my main saddle, you know, vault. This is just what I never moved over when I moved my main base back to Genesis 1. I never took any of these saddles from over here. So I just, you know, so I have like, this is just like my, I guess you could say like spare saddles or whatever, but there's definitely a lot of good ones in here that I definitely could use, you know. And I can get rid of quite a bit of these too over there. Over on the island, I started a let's see. Over on the island, I started like a free chest thing. There's like 3 chests that I put out there. The first one got full. I started it to put it out there to give, like, you know, maybe new people could use a lot of the blueprints I had that I just felt like were, you know, like apprentice and journeyman and stuff like that. I put them out there and like people started adding their stuff in there as well. So now it's like a community thing where it's growing, which I find kind of funny. I thought that people would take it, but every time I go there, it just gets fuller and fuller and fuller, which I find kind of comical. But anyway, so yeah, that's it for that chest. I think I can carry some more stuff over there. What's in here? This vault's empty, so we're gonna pick that up with the mech. So yeah, I'm gonna get the rest of what I can carry, loaded into my inventory, and then I'll see you guys back over on the island. Alright guys, we're over here on the island. This is the fun part, dropping the stuff. Then you gotta run down here and make sure my suit came. Yep, sometimes the suits don't come with you, man. Even though you waited out the timer. Grab a couple pieces here. And then it's the fun part is getting this stuff. Now you gotta popcorn it all out like this to put it away. I do see a lot of good stuff in here too, like Master Craft or Ascendant Plesiosaur saddle. I mean, you guys can probably see here, there's an absurd amount of Ascendant saddles in here. Wow, 130 rows. Yeah, this is fun, man. I wish there was like an easier way to do this, you know, than to transport everything. I mean, that's the things I'd like to see, like in ASA. You know, can we get an easier transfer system? Can we transfer more items at one time? You know, this is absurd. Pick all this up real quick. And then can I get this to... Trying to get to register that I'm actually trying to access the bag and not the fast travel option to the bed. There we go. 50 more saddles. I could have transferred actually more stuff too, honestly, but when you're transferring stuff that weighs this much, it's a pain because you only have so much time to get it all out. And so usually if I have lighter stuff, then I'll transfer more of it in one time, but heavier stuff I usually don't. I usually don't slap cap myself unless I'm doing like an individual resource like metal or something. And even then, if you like slap cap yourself a whole thing of metal, it's a pain. Okay, I think that's everything. For the saddles, yep. The other thing too is I'm taking all these huge bases that I had and I'm condensing them into a much smaller base. So that definitely makes things a lot more challenging too, because I just don't have the same space on this island map that I once had. But luckily I don't need the stuff to be in any particular order. I'm usually very meticulous how I put stuff in here, but individual saddles, because you can type them out, I'm not worried about it. So there's that. Put these vaults in here, and then what do we got for a transfer timer? 7.5 minutes, and I'm pretty sure. Yep, 7.5 minutes. All right, so I gotta wait 7 minutes. I'll see you guys back over on Fjordur. All right, guys, we're back over on Fjordur. Hopefully, you guys can see it's nighttime in the game right now. I did have tech stealing lights, but I don't know if hopefully they're lighting it up enough for you guys. So I think we should be able to clear out at least these next 5 chests in one trip here, because I think in here I just have my ghillie. And then what do we got here? Fur. Okay, that just encumbered us right there. Then what's this? Just one flak suit, or one tech suit, I mean. Almost enough here. A couple hats, so I guess we'll pick up those 4 chests. What do we got for a transfer timer? 13 minutes, man. I'm not getting good transfer timers here. Okay, so we're doing picking up. See this one and this one. Picking up. Oops, I just picked up those 4. I might as well pick them all up for now, and then just throw it, you know, and then popcorn everything into my inventory. Okay, and then what do we got in here? Oh, those were the hazard helmets, and then what's this? Oh, weapons. So I have a lot. I have some basic stuff in here. Nothing super crazy in this. Just wait till you guys see the Gen 1 base and I break that down. The amount of stuff I have is insane. I do have quite a bit of stuff in here, though. I have a ton of catapults, ballistas. This is definitely going to be time consuming to sort all this out at the other base. Which is the beautiful thing about editing, you know? Some of the stuff too, like that apprentice assault rifle, I'll give that away in one of the chests on the island, you know? I'm not going to keep that thing. Alright, so that clears out the corner. Let's see, what else do I have here? I'll pick up those 3 tech troughs. And then the next thing I should be able to get all these weapons. Bring that over in a trip, and then the rest of those chests I think I should be able to do. And that generator. And then I'll do the, I got the cloners outside too that I'll do afterward. I can take these troughs. Oh, I noticed the overraptors I had here auto decayed as well. Oh no, actually, no, I didn't have them over here. That's right, they're on the Gen 1 base now I think about it. I don't think, did I lose anything over here recently? Oh yeah, I did lose a bunch of structures on the other side of the map. I didn't get around to refreshing it, I just let it go. So I guess, you know, that was an L, but what are you gonna do, you know? But anyways, so what do I got here for a timer? 10 minutes. So I'll see you guys back over on the island in 10 minutes. Well, it'll be 10 minutes for me, but I'll see you guys over there in a second. You know, it's funny, guys. You know, with the ASA stuff they've been showing us so far, we've seen like a couple, you know, a couple artworks of a tree or whatever, and the new drops and all that stuff. I just find it hard to believe that people really care about that stuff. Like, you know, every time that I've transferred between this server and Fjordur off camera, I've crashed, you know. I'd like to start knowing if they're going to fix some of the technical issues with the game. The game doesn't really have like a graphical problem. Like, things look pretty damn good how they are, especially on the newer gen consoles. So, you know, what would impress me would be like, can we actually like, are we going to address some of the issues, the core issues this game has, like transferring between servers, the load and shooting mechanism of the long neck? Like, you know, there's some pretty, you know, annoying things in the game that I'd be far more interested in and excited for if I knew that they were fixing those things versus whether you know, what the trees look like when I go outside, you know, I mean, and to be honest with you guys, like, I don't even think the trees look that much better than they already do. I mean, you know, when you put all them trees bunched together like they do, you can't even tell that they're not as full as they are in the new game. So whether a tree's gonna look a little more dense now when you're running around, like, hardly, I don't think anybody was concerned, you know, with the way the trees looked. And same thing with the drops. Like, I never heard one person complain in the game about how the drops looked when they were getting stuff. The bigger complaint was like the low end stuff they were getting out of the drops. But I never heard anybody say, "Yo, I don't like how these drops look." So I find that really interesting. That out of everything that they could show us and sell us on the game, that's what they're giving us is kind of things that nobody literally cares about. Is the community like nobody had any issues with any of the things that you're showing us, but yet you want to justify a $60 price tag. I find that crazy. All right, so anyways, I'm gonna start sorting this stuff out. It's gonna take me a minute. I know you guys don't want to sit here and watch me just put all this stuff in your categorically. So I am going to do that off camera real quick. Since there's definitely a mishmash of stuff here. Let's see. I think that's it for buildings, though. No, here's a vault. Yeah, I think that's it for buildings. And then, yeah, so I'll go ahead and bring you guys back in a second when I'm ready to go back over to Fjordur. So actually, rather than cut away, I figured I'd show you guys. I just got the weapons organized here. So we got a bunch of mining drills, send-in compound bows, send-in assault rifles, chainsaws, swords, crossbows, picks, pikes. I mean, we got everything. Even a ascendant stone arrow, bow and arrow. Who Lord knows why I still have that, but so that's it. And this is like my second race stuff, but at least that's organized. So I'll go ahead and move to the next chest and then show you guys when that's done. Well, this chest is just tech and flak. This is pretty straightforward. I only brought, I think, one tech suit over here. I don't think I had any flak. No, I didn't. So I can just organize this real quick. Actually, I can just, let's see, shoes. I got a lot of these free tech suits now from Gen 2. I'll tell you, man, they were really useful, man. Whenever they drop these, man. Whenever they release those with the Gen 2 map, those were so useful. So this is fur and hide. I do have fur here, so yeah, I'm going to sort this out real quick. Actually, I think it's only a few pieces. Yeah, that was it. So this is pretty straightforward. I'm pretty meticulous too. I put all this stuff in here. Like I usually have it all organized. Which my main base, I have a lot more of this. So this is what, here, then there. Boom, so that's done. So fur's done. All right, Gilly Desert. This is going to take me a minute because I got a bunch here. So I'll get this sorted and then I'll bring you guys back. Actually, the Gilly was pretty easy. It was already sorted from over on Fjordur, so I was able to just kind of pop it back in here and it was already in order, so that made that easy. Miscellaneous, this is probably going to take me a minute. So, yeah, I'll work on this for a second because I think that's really the rest of the stuff. So, yeah, I'll work on this and then I'll bring you guys back when it's all situated. Hey, that was pretty straightforward. So that's pretty organized for the moment. I know a lot of this we're going to be getting rid of. I'm pretty sure I have an Ascended gas mask blueprint. So I'm bring that over. I'll give all these gas masks away. Same with these hazard suit hats. I'm pretty sure I got Ascendant of everything, honestly. So I think, oh yeah, now I got to do scuba. Scuba was in here too. Yeah, so I think a lot of this stuff, like this Journeyman scuba, is probably going to go into the free chest once I get the blueprints over here. But for now, I'm not going to get rid of anything until I know for sure. But we'll see as we go. Eventually, we'll get that Gen 1 base broken down and moved over here. But for now, this is, got plenty. I mean, this would be a lot just in general, but to have, they have all this just off of one base is crazy. But yeah, so I'll get this situated, bring you guys back. Yeah, so that's this all organized. And like I'm sitting here thinking, like, I know I got Ascendant scuba gear because that's how I made this. A lot of this has been crafted by me and Mastercraft. So I'm going to put all this in the free chest. Actually, I'm going to regrind some of the stuff that I can regrind. I don't think I have a regrinder here though. I have one in the chest over here I got to set up. And then one other thing I wanted to do was the weapons here. I wanted to get rid of this assault rifle, which I can break down. I think that was it. Just the assault rifle. So the stuff I can't regrind. Oh, actually, I had one more thing to put in this miscellaneous stuff. I don't usually use riot stuff, so I put the riot stuff in here as well. Then I missed a fur pair of boots here. What's going on here? Is it server saving or something? Why can't I? No. So what's going on? Why will it not? Oh, I guess it doesn't make a difference, duh. It's just kind of in the same order. Alright, so I'm going to set up a regrinder actually, and I'm going to put... grab some element here. Getting low too. I gotta run the bosses over here so I can get some element back in these... generators. But yeah, right over here, guys, I have the chest with free stuff. Let's see if anybody's taken it yet. No, it's still full. 350. Did any put anything else in here? No, nobody else has been over here yet. Look at this. 350. And it's mostly blueprints, too. And nobody's taken any of this stuff yet, which is kind of crazy. So I'm going to put... Actually, I want to keep that. I'm going to keep the stuff I can regrind, but some of this stuff is not regrindable. I'm going to get rid of that. What, those 4 items? Yeah, so I'll put that in there for now. That's going to be full, too, by the time I'm done. All 3 of those chests will probably be full. So, but I'm going to figure out where to put this regrinder up. I think I might actually put it right there, honestly. I'm not sure, though. That's the one thing I don't have set up, I think, on this base right now is a regrinder. And I know I have one in here. Here's one. No, that's not one. Here it is, industrial grinder. I know I had one. It's freaking huge, too, but I'll find somewhere to put it. It's not going to be here, clearly. Yeah, so I'm going to get this regrinder set up, and then I'll see you guys back over on Fjordur, because I think I'll be ready to go over there by now, or by then. Alright, we're back over here on Fjordur. I think this is going to be pretty straightforward. We're just moving this ammo and stuff over there. I'm going to see if I can do a little bit more than that, but... Actually, let me go over here and grab this element that I keep putting over in here that I can't transfer with me. It's only like, yeah, 2 more pieces, but hey. Alright, so let's see. Can we take all this with us? Almost all of it, but 300 trank arrows. I actually don't keep the ammo in the ammo boxes anymore. I keep them in what you want to call it there, dedicated storages, tech dedicated storages, since they let you keep a lot of the weapon stuff in there as well. What do we got? And we got all these spare buildings, so I probably, which actually isn't a whole lot, I could probably make that one trip or so. Let's see. See if I can carry all this over here. It's like 70 rows of stuff. That's probably all I'm going to have time to get out of my inventory on the other side. It's the rest of this stuff. What do we got for a transfer timer? 12 minutes, man. Transfer timers have not been friendly to us. Alright, so let's see, how am I looking? Yeah, that's probably a lot. I could probably carry more in my inventory, but man, that's going to be a lot to try to get back up out of my inventory when I get over there. Maybe I could do a little bit more. What's in here? Oh, that's empty, so we definitely could break that down. 25. This is just collectibles, though. Dermises. I'm not even going to keep the dermises, honestly. And some more random stuff. So, you know, I'm going to see if I can get the rest of this stuff. That would at least clear all of those vaults that I had on that side. Make things a little bit easier. I'm not going to keep the dermises or those. I can't. I don't think that stuff's even transferable, to be honest with you. I know the flags are, but the rest of it I don't think is. Um, you know what? I might as well go for a broke here. I'm going to get those three. Get these three troughs over here. And while I'm at it. That reminds me when I first came over to this map. I don't know if you guys remember. Oh, I got to get this stuff over here too. Yeah, this will be enough then right here for this trip. I don't know if you guys remember when I first started on the, series over here when I first came in with the tech stuff, how it crashed and took all my inventory. That's kind of funny. And now I'm taking this, a whole bunch of stuff back out. So hopefully, that would suck if I did lose all this in one shot during the transfer, but I guess it wouldn't be the end of it, I mean. I'm clearly not going to use all this stuff, I don't think, by the time that the servers close down. Alright, so yeah, that's a lot, man. That's a lot in my inventory to have to get back up again. I can't take these rune stones. I guess I had 24 in there, but not going to be able to take those. These are the dermises I had, and then 2 of the alpha trophy heads. Can't take those with me, so we'll just popcorn those out. And yeah, so we're moving along. This next trip I should be able to get a lot. I can get the next trip I'll get the cloners outside, and I'll pick up all these cryo fridges, the industrial grinder here. Gonna leave the bed so I can keep transferring back in here, but I'll pick up all these cryos fridges I had in the floor. Get those picked up, but let's see, what do we got here? But for now we got 8 minutes, so I'm gonna have to wait 8 minutes till we can get back over to the island. So see you guys in a bit. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It took everything of mine. Oh, that sucked. As soon as I was going to load in, it crashed. It crashed and it took all my stuff. Wow, that sucks, man. I'm trying to think, what did I have? Oh, there it goes. Oh, that was crazy. And it just all like shotgunned back into my inventory. Yo, that's so crazy. Well, yo, what was that? I'm glad I caught that on camera because that was absurd. Well, anyways, all right. So let me drop this stuff. Oh wow, that was crazy. Like it showed I was already in. Like as soon as it got in, it's showing the prologue. I don't know why it just always shows you the prologue. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know what really triggers the prologue to load, but it started the prologue and then it kicked me out. It said I lost connection to host. And then so I just went to log back in and my inventory was completely empty. So I thought it was like, I'm like, that sucks. I just lost that whole inventory worth of stuff, but then it just like I don't know, it like shotgunned back into my inventory or whatever. That's so crazy. Oh, cool. Like, I'm glad I got it back because I would have lost all this stuff, which would have been crazy. So I guess I'm not complaining. That was cool that it gave me my stuff back. It showed I was already loaded in too and everything. Normally, like it shows you're like an ally to your own base until it like fully loads you in. So I saw since everything was green, I'm like, well, it's not the text and all that stuff in my buildings isn't blue, it's green, so that usually typically shows that you've fully loaded in. And so I thought for sure I lost all my stuff, but man, that's definitely a good thing. I wonder too, like, I wonder if that, could that be like an anti-duping mechanism that kicked in there, like because every item has like an ID number that you have. So I wonder if like maybe like it checked all the items real quick to make sure nothing was duped, since I've been moving like a lot of stuff to this base from the old one. I wonder if that's part of their anti-duping technology or something that you don't see very often because you're not usually moving large amounts of stuff like this back to back. You might do it like once or twice in a day if you're moving stuff to a server, but not like at the rate I'm doing right now, like continuously moving large amounts of stuff over. So I wonder if that was something like an anti-duping technology where it just scanned all my items or something after it kicked me out to make sure everything was good, and then when it registered that everything was good, it just gave it back to me. I don't know. That's you guys. If you guys seen that, man, you gotta let me know what you think in the comments, man. I'm not really. That's just crazy to me that it did that, you know. But all right, I got all that stuff situated. So yeah, I gotta go through and sort all this stuff and put it away, which is gonna take me quite a bit. So I'll work on that, and I'll bring you guys back when I'm almost done. All right, guys. So man, it's taking a lot of sorting, but man, do we got a lot of stuff in here, man. Between all this stuff, we got weapons now loaded in here, and it's not even like the best stuff that we're gonna have here, but it's a start. No blueprints because I got all those on my main, but sizable amount of tech stuff. Wait till that's full. Wait till you guys see how full that is. We got a little bit of fur here, loaded on ghillie. I know it's not my best ghillie, so we're gonna be regrinding a lot of that ghillie to make better ones when I get the blueprints over here. But you know, it's coming along. No blueprints for saddles over here. Working on stuff here. Let's see, what do I need to do? Rocket Pel grenades. Can I put those? Let's see if I can. Will it let me put those in the tech Daddy? It will. So there's those rocket propelled grenades. I thought I already had one. Oh, I had cannon shell. I had a cannon shell there. I actually don't think. And I put all my so you're gonna put these narcotics over there and a. So we can get all these simple ammo, right? I might as well just make those into darts, you know, into tranquilizer darts, since that's all I use them for. So let's see. So we're gonna have almost 1,000 when this is done. And I think, what am I gonna run out of? I think I'm gonna run out of metal too. That's why I can't even make more. So I might have to go get some more metal here in a second. But I think that's what I'm gonna run out of too. Can I go hover those? What am I running out of? Yeah, I'm running out of metal. Right? No, actually, I got enough metal. So yeah, we're gonna run out of simple rifle ammo. Well, that's good. Yeah, I'm nice making it in the mech, man. The mech uses no element to run. Versus if you had replicator, you gotta use element. The mech don't use no element, so this mech is super useful. And it's like a mobile replicator, so I pretty much replaced most of my replicators with these guys instead. I feel like I got way more. Yeah, there's way more simple rifle ammo here than. But I thought it said I was gonna run out of simple rifle ammo. I am gonna run out of ingots, I guess. Oh, I was using 2. I thought I was using 1. So what we're gonna do real quick. Let's drop a couple thousand here. Put that back. And this should allow us to make maybe the rest of them? No, it doesn't look like it. That's alright though. Guess I got a portion of that done. Jeez, I'm gonna need more narcotics, it looks like, by the time I'm done. Bruh. Alright, I can barely move. 1,400 trank darts just like that. Boom, so now we got 2230 trank darts. Almost out of narcotics, that's crazy. Oh, we got 3 things to put. Putting all the junk stuff in here. Actually, that's not regrindable. So we're actually going to put that Gilliam mask in the chest over there, but that is... And these two blueprints are trash. Oh, that hurt. I didn't have no element, so I lost half of my health falling like that. Alright, so that stuff's in there. Cool. Alright, guys, so we got one more trip for this episode. We're going to go over there, pick up the stuff on the right-hand side of that base. Over there on Fjordur, and then that will be the end of... That'll be the end of the first part of this episode. Alright, trying to get this to load in. Let's see. Oh, you know what? He's going to need some element. Okay. What do we got? A Trudon? Is he going to attack me in the mech? That's good to know. It's nighttime, but he's not attacking me in the mech, so that's good. So yeah, we're going to take these cloners. And then I guess we're going to do... Although I'm not going to do the whole thing. Which is probably hard to see because it's nighttime. Because this is actually the barrier that's keeping me, like, this is part of my base that's keeping me protected. So I'm not actually going to do... Wait, what's in... There's a bag up there. What is up in this bag? Is it the... I must have some shards left. One of those cloners. Can I get off here without these Trudons getting me? Yeah, there wasn't much though, luckily. I wonder if the shards will power the mech by any chance. Probably not. I'll leave a couple rows here. We'll just do... Hey, what's going on? I think it's server saving. Yep. There's only 4 seconds until it... There we go. 4 seconds until it uploads. Or till upload is ready. This is tedious. I mean, this is probably going to be maybe 30 minutes of video. This is taking me hours to do, so you guys can imagine this is a tedious task right here. So my plan too is possibly, I don't know if I'm going to, but I may see if I can find a spot to rebuild this base over on the island. Once I get situated over there and I have everything over there and there's nothing to refresh anymore but just be on the island, I might actually see if I can find a good spot. Well, I ran out of that piece of element that was in here already. Not good. I hear the Trudons coming after me. Oh, he's in the water. The Trudon's right there on me. Look at him. Well, you guys can't see. It's probably so dark, but I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see. I'll move him into the light. Look at, he's following me too, but he's not attacking. Ready? Look at him. Oh, he is attacking me. He's attacking me in the mech. All right, let's see. Combat mode is right here. Where is he though? Here, we'll fight him in the light so you guys can see him. Where is he? Oh, he's attacking the... We're beating the crap out of him. There we go. There's a 135 too. I swore he came after me though. Yeah, there he is. There's another one. I can't see him though to fight him because it's dark. Here we go. Bruh, why can't I hit you? You're like... Is there like a pounce jump? Because I can't seem to... Okay, I can't seem to do anything to beat this dude. I guess I'll pick up the rest of this stuff. Then I'll hightail it into the base once I got this stuff picked up. Oh. Did he de-aggro from me? Probably not. Alright, he seems to be leaving me alone for a second. Needing to leave me alone. Leave me alone just long enough so I can get these tech pillars picked up here. Okay, that's good for that section. I'll do the rest of that when I'm doing the final breakdown. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, I wanted to bring this stuff with me too, didn't I? Bring these resources over to break down. So we're gonna bring that stuff next. What do we got here? 12 minutes. Bring this stuff over too. I wonder if it's gonna do that again too. Is it going to I wonder if it's going to break down again. Like, is it going to take on my stuff again? That's going to be interesting to see. Alright, I can't take the shards. I'm going to put those back in here. So let's see. I can't take the element with me. Oh, I should have kept that in my inventory, though. What is my element on these pants? 90%? Oh, I better hope I don't run out before I transfer off. Throw that stuff out. Is there anything left over here to get? Yeah, and this will be it for today. So I got maybe a quarter of that. I got that whole side pretty much picked up. So I guess productive, but still, it's probably going to take about 5 episodes to get this base completely broken down. Yeah, so there it is. We got all this stuff now to bring over. A lot of it's going in the regrinder, honestly. Most of it's going in the regrind. Except for obviously the cloning chambers. I'll cry if one of those accidentally get into the regrinder, because those actually take quite a bit of stuff to make. But yeah, so we got that whole side. We got those outside there, most of that, and then we got this whole side done. So I wanted to get this done, but that just didn't happen. That's going to have to be next then. Have to do that and maybe the 2 industrial forges next, and maybe the rest of that stuff along that side. You know, I'll do tomorrow. Start that. See how many days it takes to get that, to get the rest of this done the next episode. But yeah, so let's see. Is it daytime yet? Well, what have we got? 9 minutes. So I guess we're waiting 9 minutes to be able to transfer. So I'll see you guys back over at the island to wrap things up for this episode. All right, guys. Last round of stuff to do here. 4 should be enough for this stuff. Let's see. So let's see here. At least it didn't like take all my stuff. It crashed as usual, but none of that funny stuff when I tried to sign back in. See, a lot of the stuff is about to hit the regrinder, so that's probably going to be time consuming. We'll do the resources real quick. And then I'll probably end it off. Alright, let's see what else we got here. So we got silica pearls, those are up there. Some metal. Up to 60k on the metal so far. Stashed here. Let's see, we got some cement paste, 7,700. 9,000 chitin. Let's see, we got some. There's a crystal. We need hide. Let's see, stone and wood. I got no wood, I guess, because that's so easy to get. Stone over here, so I can make cement paste super easy. Fiber thatch. Thatch. There's fiber. Gasoline. And now the fun part of sorting. So, oh no, I got angler gel up there. Boom. And now the fun part of sorting. So I'm going to go ahead and sort this out. We'll end the video here. This is the end of the first day of me moving stuff over. But thanks guys for watching. We'll see you guys in we'll pick up where we left off here. So we'll see you guys in the next one.